Hey guys, it's Hunter. Welcome back to another video. Literally, I had a completely different video planned for today. Then Sony slapped my fair use in the face with the long dong of a worldwide copyright claim block. That's okay though, I'm sure it'll get resolved. In the meantime, it's been a while since I've roasted your guitars, so let's do that right now. You guys have posted some of your guitars in the Discord server. Don't forget to join that if you want them roasted or approved of in a future episode. Let's take a closer look. Alright, where did we leave off? Oh my god, my mods had to close this on December 2nd. The channel's been temporarily closed to give Hunter enough time to go through the submissions. You ever have that feeling where you're just like, maybe I'm not so good at my job? My bad, guys. I definitely need to do more of these videos. I mean, look how much cool shit you guys have. I'm seeing some really cool stuff. I think I saw a doggo in there somewhere. Alright, where did we leave off? Southern Baptist Wagyu Coalition. Oh my god. OG YouTube intensifies. Look at that. So we've got a Solar. No, it's a Washburn. Solar before Solar was its own brand, and a Keith Merrow. Is that a KM1 or a KM2? Seymour Duncan's natural flame maple top. I like it, I like it. And yeah, for the Washburn, I'm so glad that Solar's brought that aesthetic back for the Vinters. Chrome hardware on a white metal guitar. Big Scandinavian metal vibes. This is like looking at a snapshot of metal guitar YouTube from 2015, 2016. I believe that translates to like 200 internet years. But yeah, man, well played. This is so nostalgic. This reminds me of like sitting at my corporate job, watching YouTube when I really wasn't supposed to be, and being like, you know what, I could do that. I mean, you have to respect this. This guy's an OG supporter of the online guitar community. 2015, that makes him an old head. My, how time flies. Speaking of time though, it's time to thank the sponsor of today's video, Ridge Wallet. Nailed it. And if you watch nearly as much YouTube as I do, you've probably heard of Ridge before and how they're redefining the wallet, because traditional wallets, they kinda suck. And Ridge Wallet isn't just a sponsor, I actually use one every day. And that's because I love the designs. They're sleek, they're small form factor that fit into your front pocket. The plate's made of aluminum, titanium, or carbon fiber, or RFID blocking to block scammers from stealing your information, and they're held together by a durable elastic band. The quality is fantastic, and each wallet comes with a lifetime guarantee. And now they've also got the key case, which is basically a slim wallet for your keys, and it's classic Ridge in design. Slim, lightweight, and durable. There are loads of colors to choose from to match your style, and they're always adding more. My favorite is Forged Pacific. For his birthday, I got my buddy Navy Aluminum, and he loves it. This is still Pringle's favorite. So if you want to see why so many people are switching over to Ridge Wallet and love it, heading over to ridge.com/Agafish. And for you guys, if you use my code Agafish, you'll get 10% off your order and free shipping. Link will also be in the description. Of course, clicking it helps support the channel by letting them know that I sent you. And while you're doing that, let's get back to roasting your guitars. LP Lady with a Telecaster. Your name is LP Lady and you've not posted a Les Paul. And they always say left-handed people have a different way of thinking about things, you know, because they're using the opposite side of the brain. They're a bit wacky sometimes, as evidenced by this. Why are you mixing anodized gold and shiny chrome? Please, you gotta pick one. You can't mix and match gold and chrome. It doesn't work. The anodized gold on Tobacco Burst is pretty sick though. And I like the Gibson reflector control knobs. That's a nice touch. But you got me hyped with a name like LP Lady, and then you pulled a bait and switch with a Telly. So yeah, nah, let's move on. Obsessed with baritone guitars. Now we're talking. Now it's kind of hard to tell because this photo is potato-ass quality. But you know what? That's okay. I like potatoes. I'm a fan of potatoes. Potatoes are tight. But if you guys can't tell, that's a Les Paul. I believe from the dot inlays, and that looks like a satin finish, that's a Les Paul faded. And those are really cool. I almost bought one because used, you could find them even as cheap as like 350, 400 bucks. This was obviously pre-pandemic, pre-inflation, but the finish feels really good. I like it better than the standards of the classics at the time. So like, you gotta make your bed, bro. But thumbs up on the guitar. But what's going on with this theme of misleading screen names? Obsessed with baritone guitars. Is this a baritone guitar, bro? In fairness, it is this channel, so I guess I appreciate the brown nosing. Next one, Britannic Enthusiast. I gotta be honest, there's not really that much to go off here. Is that an Ibanez of some sort? It doesn't look like a regular Floyd Rose. It's a lot of mini toggles for one guitar though. I'm gonna guess that this is one from like the late 90s, early 2000s. The reason being, these days that humbucker would probably be direct mounted. Yeah, I don't know, not really my thing. Other than that, yeah, not really sure what else to say about this one. We move. Alright, Blue Snake Boy, and I believe not to call Blue Snake Boy out, but I think this post is why the mods made new rules for the submissions. You know, limited to one submission per person and no external links. Anyways, let's see what he's got. Oh, fuck. It's Solar signature for, Shit, what's his name? Patrick Jensen, that's right. The new one looks very Ghost Freddy with the fade. Personally, I think you lucked out. You got the superior one. That fingerboard inlay pattern where the Solar logo is doing like echolocation. Black pointy metal guitars are so cliche, but this one with like the open pore and transparent stain, it's so much more interesting. I don't really like pointy guitars. I like this one though. That's a cool guitar, man. And I have to say, your photo of it in real life, that looks better than what it did on the website. So that one passes. I'm down to look at your next one. Fucking yes, dude. FGN NLC 20. I've been trying to demo one of these forever. At least I think that's a 20. That looks like an ebony fingerboard. They've also got a 10 with a rosewood fingerboard. It's a little less expensive. So these are really cool. FGN is the house brand for Fujijin, and Fujijin is highly regarded as one of the best Japanese manufacturers. You know, they're known for making like the old Japanese Fenders, Charvel, Jackson, Ibanez, Orville by Gibson. Like when people talk about the mystical holy grail made in Japan guitars, Fujijin is a big part of that conversation. Like they are a top tier manufacturer. They don't do as much OEM manufacturing anymore, right? A lot of that production has gone to Indonesia, Korea, or Vietnam. So they've been really trying to push their own brand, FGN, trying to get it into the US. You can see this one kind of has the ESP type horn. They changed that a year, maybe 2 years ago. Used to be basically a direct copy of the Les Paul shape, but you can't sell that in the US. Anyway, so that pointy horn is how you know this is one of the newer ones. But you know, not only are these supposed to be Ibanez prestige quality, but Les Paul. And I don't know whether this is extreme overthinking on their part, you know, solving a problem that doesn't need to be solved, but they've invented something for this guitar called the circle fretting system. And just reading from the website, because I don't really get it, they're installed in the fingerboard in a slightly curved shape so that every string crosses all frets in 90 degrees to offer minimum contact of string on a fret, and it makes the scale length of every string even while it actually varies on conventional fretting. So, is that a problem that needed solving? I don't know. Is it something that's unique and different? Absolutely yes. I need to try it. Super jealous that you've got one of these. Also, that 6505 Plus combo to head conversion, much respect. At least from here, that looks super clean. All right, 2 winners. Let's see the last one. Oh, damn. That all rosewood neck, though. Well played, Mr. Snake Boy. Well played. Oh, man, that has me gassing to build my own parts caster with one of those necks. All right, I'll give a thumbs up to Blue Snake Boy. What do you guys think? And I think last one for this episode, Birchie Telly is here. Finally, has posted not a Telecaster. A vintage V100. There have been calls to demo this on the channel forever. Still haven't tried one of these out, which is a massive shock. I know my channel is basically a hit list for the Gibson lawyers. But yeah, very LP standard inspired, and they're quite affordable. They're what, like 500 pounds-ish? Yeah, they're supposed to be a solid Epiphone alternative. I also wouldn't be surprised if they were made in the same place as the Harley Benton SCs. The body shape, headstock shape, neck heel carve, they're all suspiciously similar. But I think it's cool, like a white standard is the vibe they've gone for here. You know, the market is absolutely flooded with white and black Les Paul custom style guitars, and most of the time when people go for the affordable standard vibe, they go with the, you know, the Boomer Burst, Tobacco Burst, Clown Burst, that kind of thing. But yeah, I really want to know from you guys, because I've tried so many mid-range LP style guitars now that they've kind of lost their luster. I'm really much more selective with the mid-range guitars now. Like, it has to be something special before I'll demo it on the channel. One thing I've just noticed, I appreciate the detail of using the small plastic control knobs instead of the speed knobs or the big reflectors. Like, this is more vintage appropriate. But yeah, what do you guys think of this? What do you think of vintage brand guitars? Because for me, I mean, I love Les Pauls and everything Les Paul. Just personally, I'm a little burnt out on mid-range standards. But yeah, we made it through quite a few cool submissions. I think that's where we'll call it until next time. All right, and that will do it for this episode of Roast-Ka-Fish, or whatever the fuck we're calling the series. It wasn't really a roast. I always come in with the intention of roasting because that's good YouTube content, and then you guys end up posting cool stuff, and then I end up having to be all positive and shit. Damn it, guys. But drop a like if you enjoyed this. That lets me know if you want me to make more of these, and it won't take fucking 8 months, I swear. We have Frida on a schedule now. She's sleeping through the night. Mostly. Basically, I've got time to make more content now. So if you got a submission for next episode, link to the Discord server is in the description. Or if you got questions for Sunday's Ask a Fish, that's where I pulled them from first. Plus, I try to hang out there when I can. It's just a fun community, so get in there. As always, thank you so much for watching. You've been awesome, and I will see you for the next video.